change my thumbnail for my videos. Join me very quickly. Live! Well, good afternoon at 2:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this lovely Monday, March 15th, 2021. Cold and sunshiny day. I am Holly Baglio, your hostess with the mostess, broadcasting to you live from Holly Television Studios, right here in my beautiful garden home state of New Jersey. I want my HTV. Down, keeper, down. Not good, dog. All right, enough. No treaty, stop. Enough. You have your bones. No. Shh. Sit. Lay down. Lay down. So, she wants nothing to do with me until I go live. Anyway, I'm home. I went to Bobby Lee's Pennsylvania Huddle, hosted by Brett PA, Coach Dave Daubenmeyer, David Arthur, John Diamond. Craig was there. Clay. I'm forgetting people. I know I am. I met Jeff, who is friends with Tina Stoom, who I've been acquainted with on Facebook for a while. And, oh boy, I got to sit next to Myra and Lori. I met Vi. I got to talk to Paulie. And her husband, Mr. Heath, is running for governor of Pennsylvania. So we're praying for that. And she was talking to me about, monetizing and making money for what I do and blah, 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 and like marketing strategies. So maybe I'll get an opportunity to dive deeper into that with her and Jared. I got to meet Dylan. He spoke at the huddle about technology. I was only able to make it for two days and one evening. I wasn't able to stay for Sunday. So I drove up Friday night, and I was blessed. Yudhe Vafe blessed me with a sponsor. Thank you, Bobby and Lori, for the hotel. And I was able to stay one night and join everybody all day Saturday. I was not there to speak, but I got to hang out with everybody and joke around. Bobby, Lee, and Trish were there, and it was great to see them. I was making bad faces in the camera. I made a really ugly face. I was like, Bobby, look. And he's like, that's horrible, Holly. I'm like, I know, isn't it? And then, I did a drive-by face. I did it once, and the camera wasn't recording, so I went back, and Bobby pressed record, so I walked by the camera again. I'm like, I loved hanging out with David Arthur. I got to see Stephen Deck again. I got to see Tammy and her husband, Brett. And I don't want to forget anybody. I met a man there who's struggling with his daughter who is switching her genders. And I got to pray for him and his I think, daughter, or maybe it's his granddaughter, rather. So, it was so great. So great. I met other people there that were from the area that attended the church. And I think Gerald was his name. He has a really cute son. I guess that's his son. The pastor of the church was very nice. I did not get to meet him. I did get to meet and speak very briefly with Congressman Steve Perry. He was there to speak to let us know everything that Joe Biden is not doing while in the White House, and it's the same exact thing as what Barry Obama did in the White House. Absolutely squat. Just shredded the Constitution apart and sold this country off bit by bit, stealing anything that's not worth value. I asked him about Pizzagate. I didn't get to talk to him long enough, but I said something to him. I said, I asked Stephen Perry, I was like, have you heard of Pizzagate? And he said, yes. And I was like, so what do you think about it? Like, does DC know about it? Like, tell me about Pizzagate. What do you know about Pizzagate? And he's like, well, mass media tries to debunk it so that way it's swept under the carpet. It's made a laughingstock, basically. And then, of course, his constituents were there. But more than that, other people were, vying for his attention. And so I only had a couple seconds with him. I needed a few minutes, several minutes. I said to him, I'm a Pizzagate survivor. And he did pay attention to me. And he, took his ear and he was, listening to me and looking at me. And I forget what I said at this point. But I was like, well, it's nice to know that at least DC knows about Pizzagate. I guess that is some comfort, but anyway, he was whisked away. And afterwards, I run over to Coach Dave. I'm like, Coach, I got to speak to the congressman about Pizzagate. I asked him, do you know about Pizzagate? And he said, yeah, mass media tries to debunk it and say things so that way it's swept under the carpet and it goes nowhere. And I told him I was a Pizzagate survivor. Coach is like, did you ask him, does he believe it? And did you ask him, what is DC going to do about it? I was like, gosh darn it, Coach, no, I didn't think of it. And you know what? I really didn't have enough time anyway. And I spoke with Brett, PA, after Coach, and he goes, oh no, Holly, we raked him over the coals about Pizzagate. Wait, so you raked him over the coals about Pizzagate? Oh, no, you did not. I vastly, hugely disagree on that account. I'm the Pizzagate survivor. Let me question him. I will actually be raking him over the coals with my questioning. You're not a Pizzagate survivor. Now, I know you got good questions that you can rake him over something with, but listen, I'm the Pizzagate survivor. Let me at him. Let me drill him and ask him questions. Anyway, so that was pretty cool. Let's see. I saw Gary, and Gary and his wife I had confused with another couple I saw at another huddle that I spoke at with Coach Dave. And when I saw Gary, I was like, Gary, I confused you with another couple that I had seen. So it's good to reunite, and forgive me, it was a long time ago. When I met Gary, that was November 2018 when I spoke at Coach Dave's huddle. And then I spoke again February 20, no. Yes. I spoke again February, I think it was February 11th, 2019 at another huddle. Where else did I go? I went to a couple of places where I didn't speak at, but I saw people. I went to December 19, 2020 out to PA where I saw people. I'm forgetting. October 2020 when I was out in Ohio, I saw people. That's where I confused the couple with Gary and his wife was there. So anyway, but I had a blast at Bobby Lee's PA Huddle. It was a beautiful area, beautiful golf course, beautiful lodging. I wanted to play a game of golf with Clay. Bragging rights, of course. I wanted to get a couple of us out on the golf course, to be honest with you. Most importantly, I got to hang out with Mrs. Coach Dave for a little while. And look at what she gave me. Somebody asked me, Holly, how much are T-shirts? I'm like, I don't know. I think they're $25. Not at all. I think they were just there for donations, so you could give like $5, $10, $15 and get a T-shirt. But look at what Mrs. Coach Dave gave me, because you know I already have all of Coach Dave's hats, right? Every time I see them, I got to get new ones because mine are worn out. I have a set of Coach Dave hats for some Coach Dave hats for cleaning and some Coach Dave hats, my set for going out in public that are nice. But let me show you what she gave me. All right, so Mrs. Coach gave me, I'm like so amped, because I'm a part of the Salt and Light Brigade. I'm the salt of the earth, not the sugar, fairy-footed, feel-good nonsense. I'm a warrior. I'm a super soldier for Yud-Hey Vav-Hey now. And yeah. I'm not done. Let me show you. I'll save my favorite for last. This one I always wanted because of what it says on the back. But I'm going to show you the front first. Coach Dave. Yeshua is judge. Abortion is murder. Homosexuality is sin. Islam is a lie. Evolution is a delusion. Feminism is rebellion. Liberalism, false religion. Conservatism is pretend salt. I'm not pretend. I call it pussyfooting. Twinkle-toed, sugar-coating, pussyfooting, plastic Christians that beat the carcass of a dead Christianity. Praying for false doctrine coming true. Truth sounds like hate. It does, right? Oh, I know. I speak truth to myself all the time. Sometimes, though, you know, that condemning spirit and the destructive programming, suicidal programming, and the persecution programming, that pops up, and those altars pop up. This is my favorite. Oh, I got to tell you about the Glock. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, first this one. Be prepared. The devil is coming to church. Then he said unto them, he that hath no sword or gun, weapon, let him sell his garment and buy one. Luke 22, verse 36. This is my favorite right here. Protect the flock with a Glock. I'm down with it. Yeah, you know why? Because today's Christianity, they give you feel good. They don't ever address Yeshua turning over tables, driving out by foot, by himself, driving people out, turning over tables and furniture with his hands. And then he didn't stop there. Oh no, he exited the temple and then cursed the tree, verbally. But no, pussyfoots, plastic Christians, twinkle-toed, fairy, powder puffs, don't ever focus on that. They want to give you love and feel good. Focus only on they only want to focus on feel good. They don't want to get down to business. And that's nuts. We're in the last days and end times. Yeah, I get there's 7 spirits, 7 gifts of the Spirit, but you know what? We need to focus on revelation right now. You can get to that stuff later, okay? Seriously. So, anyway, let me tell you about the Glock. So, I don't know if you're on Facebook. If you are, you can see pictures. But, so we're in the bottom of a church. I love this church because of this. So we're in the bottom of a church, and I walk in, and it was like beautiful. I walk in, and there's just rows and rows and rows of chairs and conference tables. But on top of the tables, on top of the front row table, I see AR-10. There were a whole bunch of other rifles and a bunch of handguns, Glocks. Now I'm still learning all that stuff. Okay? I'm not a whiz at it by any means, and I never claimed to be. So, come on. This is the table in the basement of a church, and we had target practice. There are these bullets that are laser bullets, and Brett, when I went to December 19, 2020, out near Harrisburg, PA, there's Brett. That's an AR-10. When I was December 19, 2020, with Bobby Lee's tactical training, and Brett again hosted it, Brett had showed me, like, I went to use the ladies' room, and we were walking through his dining room, kitchen, and all of a sudden he's like, Holly, let me show you. He takes out, like, his Glock. He puts in this bullet. He points it at the target, and I see this laser on the target, and boom. I was like, wow, that's awesome. I really wanted to try it, but I didn't ask him to. If he wanted, if it would have been okay, I figured he would have just offered, but I didn't ask him. So anyway, this time when Brett was finished speaking, he's like, who wants to try? And I'm like, oh, me. Like, before anybody could, like, even process the question, I'm like, me? I'm getting up and marching my tickets to the front of the room. I don't care. Me. But I knew he was going to give everybody a chance to try, because we had broken off at this huddle into 4 different workshops. You could do food preparation. I chose to do target practice, weapons learning, okay? And there were 2 other workshops. I stayed with the weapons, that kind of training. John Diamond rocked. But okay, so anyway, getting back to Brett, so he finishes, and I go up there, and they have targets on the wall, and I take the Glock, and I'm having trouble with it, and I'm feeling nervous because I'm standing in front of the whole class. But I don't know my way around a weapon. And everybody's thinking, oh yeah, and you call yourself a super soldier and you don't know your way around. Yeah, I don't know my way around a weapon. I was raised around them. I know how to operate them. But, you know, at first, when the first few moments of handling one, yes, I need to get myself acclimated. It's not normal for me to handle guns, so I'm still getting acclimated and comfortable around them. So I take the Glock and, you know, I pull it and I aim. And I had trouble because the safety was on. I didn't take the safety off. But anyway, so I aim. Once I get the safety off, Brett figures out what's wrong, and it was the safety. So once I get that off, I shoot. And I'm like, I didn't see it. Can I try again? So I shot again. I'm like, I didn't see it. And he's like, okay. So I shot. I'm like, you know what? It's got to be someone else's turn. He's like, give me that. He's like, yeah. He goes, Holly, you're good. Your first shot, you took off his ear. Second shot, you got him in the middle of the throat. And third shot, you got him in the forehead. You're good. You're good. I was like, sorry, I didn't mean to, like, you know, take away from anyone else that may have wanted to try target practice, you know. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I took off an ear, got him in the throat, got him in the forehead. That's a good warning shot, right? Take an ear off. I ran David Author's part of his video live stream on Facebook. This is Trish and Bobby Lee. I love them. She's such a sweetheart. So is he. This is Bobby Lee's huddle we went to. This is his, I can't move my thumb. That's like his wife. Bobby speaking. I put all these up on Facebook. This is Congressman Steve Perry. Me running a video in my car getting all excited. I think I put that up on Facebook. Me in the hotel room all excited. Me driving up to the lodging all excited. Oh, there's the sheep, goats, and lambs and cows that I feed. I have videos of them. I took them 2 huge garbage bags today filled with rolls, bagels, and muffins. They love them. Every time my car comes down the driveway, the goats and sheep come running out to greet me. All right, I am going to do a video with, where am I? This man right there. That's Craig. I can't wait for him to share his research and studies with you. The other man, that's Steve. I met Steve November 2018 at Coach's Huddle in Allentown. Clay, I met my brother. He's Holy Spirit filled and led. No, he wrote, somebody asked me if I wrote that prayer that he gave. No, actually, I had no hand in that. That was all Clay. So I think I actually forgot to write Clay an email with what I would personally pray if I was there. But no, I can't take any credit. That was all Clay's prayer is all Clay's prayer. He did that all himself and with Yeshua. So I just wanted to make sure I clarified that. Like when Clay and everybody were down at the Georgia Guidestones, oh man, I wish I was there. I was eating my heart out. I wanted to be there. But I wanted to join for the Jericho March around the Guidestones. So Clay's prayer that he gave, that was all on him and Yud Hey Vav Hey. I didn't have a part of it. So anyway, what else can I tell you about the conference? Oh, it was so great to see everybody. I just stole hugs. I just walked up to everybody. I gave them a close, tight hug. So yeah, you know those hugs that I complain about that other people give to me? Yeah, I gave those tight, uncomfortable hugs to everybody else. I was like, me and my altars, I just want to see you so bad. I firmly embraced everyone very tightly. I just was so relieved and happy to be there. I felt like myself. And, I love these people and my ministry so much. I love them. They're beautiful. The new people I met are beautiful. There should have been 50,000 people at this huddle that we were at. The training that we received between communications, tactical training, understanding what's happening in Washington, food preparation, then John Diamond talking about world's history and our amendments and how people don't understand them. I mean, people are into thug life and their slang and their ebonics or what the hell ever you call it. They don't speak properly. Almost all Americans don't even understand the Constitution, the Bill of Rights. They don't even have a dictionary. And if they had a dictionary, they could easily understand the Constitution and Bill of Rights and see the laws that apply to them and exercise those laws. But common citizens aren't doing that. No, they're running around like a bunch of baboons or like chickens with their heads chopped off. No idea what the Constitution means, is, or says. But they know all about video games. They know all about what other people are doing on social media and the cool posts that made them laugh, or the funny video where parents scared the shit out of their 2-year-old kid that was sleeping and watching the kid jerk awake, that was funny. And then in reality, that person that thought that video was funny, you know what they would do to me, guys? In reality, they would wait until I was just falling asleep and go, Holly! And when I was laying on their chest, wrapped around them, and they would do that, I tell you what, I wanted to cry because it hurts so bad, and you're jerking me awake out of, I'm like lulling myself to sleep in a twilight, about to go into deep sleep, and you jerk awake like that and startle me out of that. It hurts my physical body, my skin, my hair, like my bones and muscles. It hurts on the inside. It makes my heart feel like it's going to stop beating. In fact, it does. Emotionally, it jolts me like a bolt of lightning and sends me off in every direction. And of course, it's in a negative direction, as well it should be, because of the event of somebody else doing that to me. So anyway, you have this burnt out generation that has entitlement issues, arrested development syndrome, mommy and daddy issues. And then they strut around like their shit doesn't stink and they're just so great. But meanwhile, none of them have a holy Bible. They don't know what it says. They just listen to what someone else says on the block about Jesus, just like they listen to what somebody on the block says about blah, 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 blah. They never truly go find out themselves. Go get a dictionary, pick up the Bill of Rights, pick up the Constitution, read it. I'm educated. You want to see how? And I can't believe you guys don't either. Look. Have you guys ever read this? To know what great people before us did, you really have to have an education. And more than that, you have to want to look up these things and research them. We spoke, a gentleman drove all the way from Georgia just to speak to Coach for 15 minutes about the 17th Amendment. These are just wonderful, beautiful people, all like-minded. I was like, wow, you guys are just like me, like your personalities. Like, you guys got personalities. None of you are conformists. And some of you are very, directive, and some of you are like amiable like me, but everybody's like their own individual, yet you can surely see and feel Yeshua shining through them. And it's just so sad. It was only, I don't know what, 75, maybe 100 of us. Should have been way, way more. 75. Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to see. But beautiful huddle, beautiful people, beautiful speakers. Coach Day. Oh, we had an Oath Keeper. I think his name was Mike White. I'm not sure, but it's PAOathkeepers.com. He is not like the Oath Keeper that you hear. You got to look him up. It's different, but he's called PAOathkeepers.com. Awesome guy. Learning about canning, pressure cooking, home protection, water purification. I actually intend to reach out to him myself. John Diamond, read his book, Appeal to Heaven. Mike Heath is running for governor in Maine. In Maine, but that doesn't matter. Pray for him to win. We need more Yeshua lovers in office. Dylan Goldman, I think was his name. He's on Gab. He was a tech guy answering our questions about Gab and Parler and other things that we use on social media and whatnot. Oh, not Stephen Perry. It was Scott Perry. See, I'm bad with names. Scott Perry. I thought Stephen Perry. Okay, so it was Congressman Scott Perry. Never mind. So, Pennsylvania. Peacekeepers. Oh, I am getting this book, Residue. Remove every stronghold. Remove every stronghold. Something. Blank. Undo everything. David Author has a book. I want to get that book. It's $20. I actually want to get it for another person, but I'm typically usually so broke. But I'm getting it for myself, that's for sure. Oh, I just found Nightbot's commands, guys. No way. I just saw how to work my boyfriend online. That's so good. All right, so wow, 0 viewers. Huh. That is the strangest thing. I don't think I've ever ran a full video with 0 viewers in it. This has got to be a first. Am I being censored that bad? Well, it is during that time, and actually I got to get going, but I wanted to reach out to everybody really quick. I do have an appointment to get to right now, but I wanted to talk about the huddle and let you guys know how great it was. April 23rd, 24th, I think it is. Saturday, Sunday. Russ Dizdar is doing a spiritual warfare training for a couple of days. I believe someone is going to sponsor my lodging so I can attend the training. And given what I'm into, already taking Russ Dizdar's training, it would behoove me to reunite with Russ Dizdar face-to-face anyway. Which reminds me, while Coach Day was talking about the Ezekiel 9 seal, I had memories come back. One is new. The other ones are old. I remember them back in December 2014, January 2015, February 2015, March 2015, these super soldier memories, and I didn't speak about them. They're kind of personal. They revolve around missions where it was sent out just me and one other soldier. I just had really strange, I thought, memories. I'm not sure. I'm going to need to venture down this avenue again to test spirits and for memory retrieval techniques. But I don't think I'm going to talk too much about these memories, only because it's about me and one other person. And it's going to be, there's no way for me to talk about it and not discuss the entire situation, which I would feel too vulnerable. And I feel like I would be putting the other person in a vulnerable situation. So I can't even talk about these new memories. Well, at least I can't talk about those missions. I feel like I'd be putting myself in jeopardy somehow. Like exposing myself way, way too much, and I'm not about to do that. So I had some memories come back, and I went up to Coach and I told him about my memories. And matter-of-factly, which I normally do, just speak normally, matter-of-factly. And he goes, Holly, I'm sorry, I don't know what to do for you. And I'm like, no, you just did it. I just wanted to let you know I had these memories, what they are, who I think I was with, where I think I was. And I just wanted you to take my testimony and invite Yeshua in and just acknowledge it. But I thought I should tell someone, so I wanted to tell you. And he's like, okay. I'm like, okay. He's like, is there anything else I can do? I'm like, no, that was it. I was like, that's pretty much what the SIIU team does with me anyway. I was like, listen, Coach, I don't do this plastic Christian fake bullshit, okay? I'm not going to sit here and, boo-hoo, woe is me, boo-hoo, woe is me. I'm not like that. There are times where I show emotions. It gets me. And then it turns into extreme rage, anger, and wrath as well as it should, because I went through a lot of trauma and torture. But I'm not one to sit there and cry, all right? And I remember being put in a situation with a pastor and another Christian. And, oh, Holly, you have to cry. If you don't cry, you're not showing emotion, and that's bad. It's only good if you cry, so you have to cry. Yeah, it's bad if you don't cry because you're not showing any emotion. You have to cry. So I tell you what, I put on an act and I asked the altar, will you please do that crying bit for me, because I don't cry. The core Holly does not cry. I'm just the way I am. And when I do show emotion, there's times I cast that away in Yeshua's name. I bind and cast down these principalities, dark powers, and demonic spirits in Yeshua's name. Stop those spies in Yeshua's name. Heavenly Abba, please send down your heavenly army and pour the blood of the Lamb on me, my house, my property, my car, my cat, dog, and all my loved ones. Please sever any cords, bonds, devices, attachments, traps, whatever they may be, set up on me, my home, my pets, my property. Please cast down their spells and magic and incantations. The witches, pagans, sorcerers, and ascended master, please cast down what they're doing. They're sending spies out. I see the black blobs again. Heavenly Abba, please get rid of them in Yeshua's name. And if anyone is astral traveling, remote viewing, astral projecting, and sending telepathic messages, please escort them off of my property. And when you do, please make sure to slam them back into their body and let them know it came from me and make it hurt. In Yeshua's name I pray. Holy Spirit, please help me. Yud-Hey Vav-Hey, I pray that you pray for me, that your will be done for me, and that you make prayers for me on my behalf, because I'm not too sure what to pray for me and my loved ones. But I know that you can help me, and I love you, I thank you, I worship you. All praise and glory to you. In Yeshua's name, Selah. Very strange, I've got no viewers. I don't think that's possible. I really don't. It doesn't even say that I'm live. Why? Huh. Strangest thing on YouTube. Hey guys, get this. It's 2 p.m. 2:58 p.m. Monday, March 15, 2021. Guess what? If you go onto YouTube right now, it doesn't show that I'm alive. I'm being censored right now. They're not telling you I'm live. I just caught YouTube red-handed right now. Watch. I just caught YouTube red-handed right now. They are not telling you that I am live. YouTube has completely blocked my live stream. I cannot look on YouTube right now. You won't see me live, but I am. Excuse me. Wow, YouTube. You suck. On my own channel. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Clock. Tomorrow at 12 a.m. Tomorrow at midnight. So does that 10 my time? 10. Tuesday. 10 p.m. Terry Joyce. Alright, I can make it. So, I can't believe you two did that. They completely blocked me. Alright, I don't know. What else can I say about the conference? Who are these people sending me friend requests? Alright, I better get going because I'm already running late. Oh man, if I'm running late then I'll figure it out. Alright guys, well thanks for not joining me because YouTube is blatantly blocking my entire live stream. They won't even tell you that I'm live right now when I am. Wow. The censorship is real, guys. Like, look at my chat room. Come on, guys. Even if I only got 5 viewers, I still got 5 viewers. I've had like as much as 60 people in my chat room before. But now with the censorship, they won't say, oh, Holly's got 40 people or 30 people. They'll say that I've got 5 and draw down my numbers so that way you won't be interested. You'll be like, oh, she's only got 5 viewers. Apparently, I definitely do have a powerful testimony for YouTube to be doing this. Again, with all of that having been said, please make sure to visit my website. But when you do, you're going to need to type in https:// Holly Baglio, B as in boy, A-G-L-I-O, Holly Baglio. No, what I should say is Holly Baglio, B as in Bible, not boy. Ooh, my initials, HB, Holy Bible, and my initials are HB for Holly Baglio. That's so awesome. I am never changing my name. I'm never getting married, so I don't ever have to change my name. I like my initials just the way they are. Perfect. So, having said all that, I will make sure that this video does get up because I absolutely had a blast at the conference. I loved it. It was so great to see everybody. I can't wait to see all of you again April 23rd, 24th. I don't know. Details are being planned and made. I will find them out at some point. I love you.